This is Speak On It. What's up? This is another episode of Speak On It. I'm your host, A Life Changer. I got my boy here, William Moores. You know what I'm saying?
How y'all doing?
I ain't got to say that much, you know, but at the same time, before we start this conversation, man, I want to give him a shout out, man. William Moores Fashion Gallery. He been around for a while. Go check my boy out. Go follow him on Instagram, all that good stuff, man. But we gonna get into that, you know. What's up, bro? How you been feeling, man?
I'm good, man. How you?
I'm good, man. I'm good, man. It's good to see you, bro. I know we go way
back. Flipping burgers and dropping fries, baby.
See, they ain't even know that. They ain't even know that. You know what I'm saying? Me and my boy, we worked at McDonald's, man, and we had to get it how we live. You know what I'm saying? We had to get it how we live, man. But let's go into, you know, the William Moores that don't nobody know. Like the William Moores as a kid, the William Moores as a, you know what I'm saying, growing up in St. Louis, and like before the vision, like William Moores, like where you come from?
Berkeley kid, man. 8501, apartment A Ridge. That's where it pretty much started for me, man. I was mom, dad, about third grade, you know, they kind of split, but you know, my mom, they held me down though, so, you know.
How did that take a toll on you? Like with your mom and your dad, like splitting, like was that something that really like?
I don't think it really bothered me too much. Like, at least I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, I ain't never missed no meals or still a spoiled kid.
Yeah,
all of that.
That's what's up.
So, you know, I think, man, my old dude was there for the most part, you know what I mean? So, you know, we good, you know what I mean? So, you know.
That's good, man. That's good. So what did you, when you first started this clothing thing, like, when did you feel like I can do this clothing thing? When did you find yourself liking clothes or liking fashion and style?
About middle school.
Like did people start telling you like, bro, you be fresh, like, or this and that, or?
I don't think that got to be until like high school when I started working. Like, matter of fact, my first job was at McDonald's. It wasn't a Townsend store then. I don't remember. It would think it was a straight corporate store.
Yeah.
So, you know, you going to work, you get your little McDonald's check, you buy sneakers, and you able to do a little better for yourself instead of you having to ask mom and daddy for everything.
Yeah.
But me saying I wanted to dive all the way into the fashion thing, I'd never forget. I remember I reached out to dude too, Zoe from Chicago, Fashion Geek.
Okay.
They came down, and the homegirl Kim was telling me they was coming, and I was trying to make it down to the store, but I was at work. I was still at McDonald's then. I couldn't even get off on time. So
you could have called me. I would have took your spot.
Look, bruh. I think that's when it kicked in, like, this is what I want to do. Like, I started watching dude, and I was just watching the way that they was moving and just everything that they was doing. I was like, bro, this is super cool, dog.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, let's go. And then even then, it ain't take off for me right then, though. It still took some time, you know, courage, and you thinking like how I'm gonna get started and what I'm gonna do and all of that.
Yeah.
The homegirl, Cherie, she linked me with another one of the homeboys now, Mikhail. Mikhail and I, we were working on a brand. It was really our three of us initially, though, called Simply Awesome. So that's kind of like where we started it. And,
I ain't know that. That didn't get all the way out there like that.
Well, Simply Awesome now was just Mikhail. We did a fashion show, and it was like just creatively, man, we just different. Like even when you see Dog, like Dog just got a style that's his own, and he kill it though.
Yeah.
So like I wanted to go one way, he wanted to go another way. You know, man, it's my partner. So outside of business, this my friend at the end of the day.
Yeah.
So you know, I ain't gonna let business come in between that. So I just felt like I needed something that was just like me, you know what I mean? Something that just spoke for me. So I was like, let me see what I can do on my own. So the homeboy's crazy, man. All of these fashion people I'm talking about, like the homeboy Kurt, that's who I had wanted to store with.
Kurt, yeah, I know.
So yeah, so Kurt, he hit us and he was like, bro, I like what y'all doing. He was just giving us game, you know what I mean? Him and Shaman, they was doing a concrete thing.
Yeah.
And I was telling Kurt, like, I gotta do me.
Yeah.
He was like, you know, you just gotta come up with something that's gonna really define you and what you're trying to say to people. I sat on that for a minute, and I just started jabbing for real, man. Like, he's teaching me how to screen print. I was going to this place in, not Herb City, man, I can't even remember. It was called Embroid Me though. So I was getting like t-shirts embroidered, Kurt teaching me how to screen print. So I'm working on just signature t-shirt samples and all that.
Yeah.
So we just start flooding them. Like, just get them to anybody, everybody, just for free. I was working.
For free, so you was giving out the shirts for free?
For free, yeah, like
What was behind that? Like just?
I just wanted everybody to know I was coming, so you know, like.
Okay, that was good.
It ain't no, at the time, I ain't had nothing to
awesome,
stand
bro.
on. Yeah, I ain't had nothing to stand on, so I'm like, just word. Like, that's all I need you to do, just word. I was working overnight at Schnucks, doing floors, bro. They had this section where they were selling t-shirts in.
Yeah.
And I'd go to work every night, I'm buying shirts. So if they was out, I'd wait on them to stock back up.
At Schnucks?
At Schnucks, bro. I'm buying, I'm buying all the t-shirts I could buy.
So Schnucks is your vendor?
They were. You know what I mean? Like when I initially got going, I'm like, man, like, cause I ain't have a plug yet. So
Right,
it was like,
yeah. You was getting it how you live.
yeah, I found it. I'm like, they was cheap. I'm like, labor cheap, let's go. So I did that for a little minute. Then me and Kurt, we started working on, he was working on Nevermind, and I was working on William Moore. So together we was like, we wanted to launch at the same time. So we went to go holler at the homeboy Nate, owner of DNA downtown.
Yeah.
So where they are now, they were across the street. So we went to go talk to Nate, and we were telling Nate like what we was trying to do. And you know, the first time we went, we was late, we wasn't professional, no, none of that. We just thinking like, off the strength, cause they knew him.
Right.
So we taking advantage of the situation, kind of sort of in the sense like, this our partner.
Right.
He ain't treat us like that, and he said it like, bro, if I was Dame Dash, y'all wouldn't have came down here like that.
That's real.
We had to come back and regroup, bro. Like, I had to respect that, because I'm like, he ain't lying, though. Like, if that was my shot, I'd have missed it. So, like, still to this day, that stick with me, like.
Dang.
Yeah, because you don't never know when your window gonna close, bro. So, every opportunity that you get, you gotta take advantage of that. And I ain't gonna lie to you, it's some opportunities I feel like I'd have missed because of that. But you can't harp on them.
Speak on them opportunities.
All right.
Speak on that.
Look.
Speak on them opportunities that you feel like you missed. At least one of them that you
Okay.
know in your heart, like, dang, if I would have did something different in this
And
time,
my life would change.
or in that, yeah.
All right. For instance, when I was working at McDonald's, my sister, her husband is big corporate dude for McDonald's.
Right.
At the time, he was like, if I moved to Kentucky, he mentored me to be what he was doing. Like, now, I don't want to count their money or nothing, but I just know they all right. Like,
That's real.
Yeah. And he was like, you know,
So you thinking if you would have went to Kentucky, stuff would be different for you right now?
Yeah, I think so. But I don't harp on that though.
You can't harp on that.
Yeah.
Come on now.
But then again, I knew in my heart though that ain't what I wanted to do either.
There you go.
So it was just like,
there you go.
okay.
You gotta follow your heart.
Yeah.
So when did you realize like this William Moore? Now you doing your own thing, Kirk doing his thing, y'all still like together like type thing, but like where did you find yourself where you looked up and it was like William Morris is really like people was messing with William Morris? Cause I remember it was a time where like you was popping. Like, and then we gonna get to the store, but like that very moment where you felt like William Morris is popping right now.
I think the night we did our launch, like, man, I was working that little Schnucks job, bro. I wasn't making no money, like dirt, bruh.
So this launch caused you to quit?
No,
you wasn't working.
Nah, I was working, but
even while you at the store?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was working crazy.
Tell us
So look, right? So I got a job. My brother-in-law got me a job at the airport. I'm still there now. But I was like, man, when they told me then how much money I was gonna be making, I was like, man, I don't know if that's enough for me to quit working Schnucks. And I'm like,
yeah.
Nah, so I'm like, let me do both. Cause just where I was, man, it was like dark. Like for me at the time. So I'm like, just go get some money. Like that's all, don't worry about nothing else, just go get some money. Work on some money and build this. I took the job at the airport and I still stayed at Schnucks and I still going to the store.
Your store?
My store, yeah. My supervisor asked me one day, he was like, bro, how you come in here and you still don't be mad or you don't trip off of nothing? I say, one, cause this ain't mine. Like when they ready for me to go, they gonna tell me, go and get your stuff, bro, you can go home. Like I done been there before. Like, yeah. I don't know how many times I done been fired from McDonald's, but
right.
Know what I mean? You know,
I came back.
Yeah, I done came back. But the night we did our launch though, man, I made more money that night than I did in the grocery store all month. So that right there let me know I was on to something.
Dang.
Yeah.
But where did the store come about it? Where it was like, okay, we in here, our first day in there gonna be this day. Like where did that come? Like when did you know like I'm getting the location?
I didn't even want the store. Like that's what, yeah, a lot of people don't be knowing that. Cause man, I was like, that's a bill. I looked at it like, we gotta pay rent, we gotta get insurance, we gotta keep the store stocked, like all of this. But as we got in there, man, I end up loving it, bro. Cause the energy just from people, the different conversations that you had with people. I don't know if you ever came down for like one of the first Fridays.
Nah.
But it'd be crazy. Like, the store would be dumb packed, the block was lit, like everything, bro. Like no faking. Like it was live, and it was always good energy for the most part. Man, when you start interacting with people, you always, you catch vibes, whether it's a good vibe or a bad vibe. But most of the time down in the store, they was good vibes because we came across a lot of creative people.
Yeah.
Like when you around them people and y'all got like minds, when you start shooting ideas back and forth, it start to grow.
Yeah. People coming down there just to network with you and stuff all like that.
So
that's some good stuff.
It is, man. And you think like from this and what I'm learning, or just even about customer service and what people want and what they like about your brand and what they don't like and what they like about other brands, and like when we get to talking about major brands and what they don't like about them. Yeah. And it give you something to keep in mind of like, how to stir my ship. So
that's tough.
Yeah, it's stuff I think about all the time, but
and you was built for it, bro.
I appreciate it.
You was built for it, you know what I'm saying? You was built for it for sure. And I seen it, you know what I'm saying? And you was right there in the midst and in the middle of it and was doing it. And that's bring me to the question of asking you, what happened with the store? Where was we could talk about all the good things and all the stuff of getting there.
Yeah.
and now you ain't got no store no more. You told me this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And what was the reason why, or what was the decision making in that process?
It was a lot. Some of it is personal, like too personal to share, like right here.
Yeah.
But I think it got to the point to where like life changed. Like I was having a baby, I was still doing both jobs at the time, and we couldn't be there like how we needed to be there. And still trying to find somebody that was reliable enough that we could trust to come in there and operate it how we would operate it.
Yeah.
So when it got to that point, it was like, man, we had built up a reputation or a rapport with people that you didn't want it to just be sour. You know what I mean? Like when people thought of the gallery, they was like, this was something solid. The foundation was already built
And
for
it was
it.
clean.
Yeah,
It was just
you know
short.
what I mean?
Like,
So, you know, for us to not be there and you know, just hearing that about black businesses, like, man, y'all ain't even there at 12 or y'all closing early or y'all late all the time. Like, ain't neither one of us want that. So it was
Right.
like, you know, it was just the best thing for us to do.
so I know you ended up being by yourself though.
Yeah.
Down there, right?
Kurt was still there, but like I think Kurt had started working at that time too. So it was like,
Kurt the light skinned dude, right?
nah, that's high.
Okay.
Kurt brown skin with the beard.
Okay. Brown skin with the beard.
So it just got to the point to where like, man, either we let it sink or, I mean, we just decide to step away from it on our own.
Yeah.
So, you know, I'd rather it be that than for us to, like, nah, bro.
So how did you feel let that go? Because now William Morris done popped. We done had these big days. I'm starting to love the vibe. Now we lose the store, not even lose the store, but we walk away from the store. How do you feel as a being boss-minded and having these things and still on your way to a stop in the road? And I'm not saying that you're not gonna still get to where you're going, because you is. But how did you feel? Because somewhere it had to feel like, dang, did I fail?
I thought about that too. And I think that's what kind of kept us there probably longer than what we should have stayed. Just because of
The failure part.
yeah, and you gotta think of it as like, dang, people gonna straight think like, I couldn't do this. Or, you know, like I think even when we got the store, I know a lot of people was wondering like, how? You know
Yeah,
what I mean? Like, how?
yeah. Like that nigga Will got his own store now.
Like, yeah. Like,
Let me go down there. I came down there. You know I came down there. I said I gotta go get something from him, man.
Like it was one of them. You think about all of that, but how I feel, it's bittersweet. I miss it. I miss the people. Man, I miss my guys though. Know what I mean? Like
The connection and the brotherhood
know what
and
I
the
mean?
fellowship
Like,
and all that.
All of that. Know what I mean? Them still my people, but it's like everybody got to do what's best for self.
And life goes on.
Nah, I mean, flat out. At the end of the
Life
day.
goes on. Everybody got to do what's best for each other. Check in from time to time. Make sure everything's good. You know what I'm saying? And now the store gone,
Yeah.
but the brand not.
Nope.
So what are we doing with the brand now? Because you just brought me two. I'm talking about these hot.
Yeah, man, and them old.
These hot though. I got
some.
something crazy to go with these, and I got something crazy to go with them.
Yeah.
With that. And then I see
Yeah, you be clean, man. I be seeing you. You be clean.
without wearing designer.
Without wearing design.
That's what I want to ask you.
What's that?
You always been fresh. A lot of times you ain't used to even have on designer.
Nope.
And been stupid fresh without designer on.
My saying is, I'm gonna put this on the shirt, so I hope don't nobody steal it from me. The clothes don't make the man, but my clothes make you jealous. And
That's tough. That's immaculate. That's immaculate.
It ain't never about what you wear. It's about how you wear it. Know what I mean? So you ain't gotta be designer from top to bottom. Straight be.
If you see me, If you look at my page,
I be seeing you.
no designer.
No.
Now you might see me with some Balenci's on,
Nah,
some
man.
that was out the blue. That was a gift. I'm telling you, that was a gift from somewhere.
However,
You know what I'm saying?
But
But this is what you will see me in, and people will see a picture and be like, man, that nigga just be fresh.
Know what I mean?
Just be.
That's what's up though. But I just think everybody has their range. You know what I mean? Everybody know what they comfortable with. Everybody don't know what they comfortable with because some people be living outside our means and all of that. But you know, with the whole fashion thing, it's just to each his own, bro. Like,
Yeah.
It's just bottom line. You know, everybody ain't into the high end thing, or some people just into it because it costs a lot. So you know, we trying to prove a point.
So I don't mean to cut you off, but let me ask you.
Yeah.
With the William Morris fashion, at any time was you going designer in the mind? Because I heard people say your stuff was high.
Yeah, I heard that too.
So was you doing that, like putting yourself on a higher scale, or was it just like, I feel like my stuff is just as good as these people that charge $80 for a t-shirt?
But that's how I feel though. But that's honestly,
Which you should.
Yeah, but what I do know is the process that I go through to design a piece. And so look, tell you, tonight we had our lunch party. So I wasn't even doing WMFG t-shirts yet. I was just doing strictly William Morris signature t-shirts and the sublimation joints, all them designs. So, you know, I'm in there, people are like, bro, why you cost so much? It's so high and whoop-de-woo. Something click like, I may not get you to spend this $80, $90 on a t-shirt that I want from you right now. But if I go back, still get you a quality t-shirt, scale back design-wise, and I could charge you this for it, and you still satisfied because you still got something from it. I'm satisfied because you got something from it.
Yeah.
So the William Morris end of my brand, it is going to be more expensive.
That's designer wear.
That's designer wear, yeah.
Because when you just say designer wear, you think about Gucci, Louis Vuitton.
Nah, man, yeah, that's kind of for them kind of people.
Yeah,
Nah, I mean,
yeah.
but that WMFG side of it, which is, it can go there, but, know what I mean, I try to think about the people that are
You got to.
a little more cost efficient.
You got to think about us.
Yeah, know what I mean?
Yeah,
So,
I'm
you know,
saying.
I want everybody involved, man.
How much that shirt cost you got on? That look like that's about $250.
Nah, man, I think I was charging like 80 for this. But this about,
That ain't bad though.
no, I don't think so.
For the 80
either.
piece.
Nah, I mean, I could have bust you for real, but you know, I'm a nice guy.
There you go.
Know what I mean?
You a nice guy.
I
You
try.
always been a nice guy.
I tried, man.
And
People
that's
don't
and
even
that's
believe it.
and that's good, bro. That's good. So what's next?
So
What we looking at? What we like? Is we just online? Like, or
Yeah,
could we get another store? Like,
I don't want to show my hand or nothing, man, but
show your fingertips, man. Show a little something for us, man.
that's a dream. I say that. To have a William Morris flagship store, that's a dream.
Oh, what?
A flagship store. So, but I took my website down like in the summer, like when COVID started really like taking its toll. I had a few things going on with the host of my website too. It was like smaller details that they couldn't do for me, and I was like, bro, I'm gonna pay y'all, and y'all want max dollars for what I'm paying, and you can't give me what I want, then I need to go somewhere else. But when COVID came through, the place where I go and get a lot of my garments made at, they shut down too.
Dang.
Yeah, so when they came back, I guess they were just trying to get themselves back going. And you know, it was like a lot of stuff just kind of went on the back burner for me, which was cool. It gave me some time. Like, I always want to scope the landscape though. I always want to see what everybody doing. And it ain't never a competition thing. It's just because I'm a fan.
Yeah.
And a lot of them guys are my friends, know what I mean? So I appreciate that more, like when you see your people turning up, know what I mean?
So who you like that's out now, that's in St. Louis, that's doing their thing? I know a couple of people that jumped off and they actually doing their thing right now.
We got Reggie, All Things Retro.
Yeah, he got the shorts over there.
Yeah.
He got them unique shorts over there.
Yeah, he got the
For sure.
hoopers. Yeah, he got the hoopers, and then we got my guy Doe, Cap Life.
I ain't heard of them.
Okay, I'm gonna put you on him too.
What's on the? They got a hat.
They got hats.
They got like an F on the hat or something.
Nope, it just say Cap Life. It's a few joints, but
Cap
when we
Life.
get done, yeah, I'll pull up everything for you.
I like Pro Field Reserve. I got on one of their hats right now.
I ain't heard of them.
Yeah, Pro Field Reserve, I just got hooked on them.
Okay.
Like my boys, they was hooked on them, man. I got hooked on them. They dope, man.
Okay.
They kind of remind me of William Moore's Fashion.
A little bit.
Gallery.
All right.
The gallery too,
I'ma
like
check
the
them out
store
then.
and all that.
Word up?
Yeah, I'm gonna show them to you.
Okay.
Yeah, most definitely check them out.
But yeah, we got Kyle from Her Clothing, Mikey, Don't Try It. Mikey go, bro. Mikey there. Like,
For real?
I don't be lying on niggas, dog. Mikey go. And then, you know.
How long he been around?
How long Mikey been around for a little minute. Mikey got joints, man. He got joints.
Oh yeah, you gotta show me. You gotta show me him too. You gotta show me him too.
Yeah, Mikey got joints, but man, it's another brand I saw that's dope too. I think it's Brilliant Minds. Got the balloons for the logo or whatever.
I ain't hip.
Yeah, it's people out here jamming, man.
Yeah.
Like for real. There's people out here jamming. So,
That's what's up, man.
for real.
Yeah, and I appreciate you sitting down, man, telling me the ups and downs, the Snooks being your vendor.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying? That's major, man.
It is.
And that brings me to the question of asking you, what would you tell an upcoming young man or young lady that's wanting to build their brand or just wanting to get started, or young lady or young man that then got started and haven't hit that bump in the road that you hit, or haven't seen some of the stuff you seen?
I think if you're building legacy, you play for the long game. If you just in it to make a quick dollar, then you just do what you're gonna do until it fizzes out. But if you're looking to build a brand that's going to sustain the time, I tell people this a lot. I think there are a few different types of designers. There's designers that create the curve, and there's guys that come in and they just ride the wave.
That's good.
Like, guys that create it, man, they gonna be here for forever because it's on them. Like, it's on their back. Like, a lot of the guys that I look to, like I was telling you about Zoe earlier, we got Jerry Lorenzo, of course you got Virgil, dude Luigi from Rude. Like, a lot of these guys, man, they just got it. Like, even when you listen to them talk, man, they just sound so like concise about what they want to do with their brands. And I don't know if I've got to that point yet to where, like, when you hear me talk about it, it's just like, it's there. You know what I mean? Like, I just be wanting you to see my work and be like, cool, because this, like, if this wasn't to be you, bro, I be telling people, nah, man, I ain't coming out for that. Like, I did Reggie's, and I did the other Homeboy Mark podcast. And I be like, bro, I ain't for all of this, man. I just want to go to work, present to y'all what I got, and if you like it, you like it. And if not, then cool, I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna hit you with something else.
That's good.
But yeah.
That's good, bro.
I appreciate you, my G.
I appreciate you too, man.
Really.
Go follow my boy William Moore's Fashion. He got the website coming back soon. He got a lot of stuff going on, a lot of stuff in store. He got some new stuff he said on here. He don't want nobody to steal it. So I ain't gonna say it again. You know what I'm saying? Just speak on it. I'm your host, The Life Changer, and I'm out. So once the page get hacked, car got broken into, you know what I'm saying? 2 weeks after that, I was on the way to the studio. I'm still in St. Louis. Yeah. I'm on Highway 70. I'm in the fast lane. I get bumped by an 18-wheeler.
and sent my car spinning and swerving, and I end up totaling the whip out on 70.
Dang.
You know what I'm saying? And that was 2 weeks after you know what I'm saying?
So
Everything.
this all like in July, the beginning of August type thing?
Yeah. And then, and I ain't speak about it too much, but I suffered PTSD from that, low key. Like, I'm a conscious person, so like I know what's going on with me, my body,